Play Game Reviewer, and welcome to my channel. Okay, this video has nothing to do with gaming, but something happened to me on Friday at my work. For those of you who don't know, I'm a PC tech. I'm in a computer store. I sell computer stuff. At my place, it's mostly laptops, couple of tablets here and there, but mostly laptops. A huge load of them. $500 laptops. Refurbished laptops for $350 for all things. On the gaming and desktop side, nothing. I know, it's really weird. Well, if I buy computer stuff for my games, it's going to be on the internet, so it's not even going to be at my local store. So, but, I work there, so I might, I get a really big rebate here. Yeah, anyways, so something happened to me Friday, and yes, with this title, Microsoft is supporting pirates. And I thought of that little article here from Ars Technica. Windows 10 will be a free upgrade for all users worldwide. And I didn't have any other websites to show you, so I just chose this. So, you know what, this is just this is my format. But anyways, here's my little story here. Friday, we had a customer that was supposed to buy a computer, like a laptop, including Windows, for business, which means like Word, Excel, and Outlook. Because of Outlook, it's $250 just for that alone. So you had Word, Excel, Outlook, and some others for $250, plus the laptop, which was what, $700 or something. So a total of $1,000 or whatever. And my boss had he usually has two kinds of keys, which means there's a digital software download, like an electronic software download, an ESD kind of file. If you're owner or you're in that kind of business, I think you know what I'm talking about. I hope so. If not, well, read on. Just listen on, I mean. And he also had access to, the regular boxes. You get a box, you get this little key in it. Like, there's a little card with a key in it. So once you go on office.com/setup, you type in the key, you type in your email address from Microsoft so you can link it. So you can link your Office product to the key, to your email. And from there, you download it, you install it, boom, it's activated, it's yours forever. But there was a problem with that. For whatever reason, I'm still not sure what the hell happened, but the customer that we sold the key to, which we bought for just a little bit less than $250, so we do some profit on it. It looks like it was already activated on whatever email address, like you, ***, whatever, because, security purpose, they're not going to tell you what the full email address is, at live.ca. Live.ca. This is an old Microsoft email address that is, you can't create one today. It's not even possible. Same thing with Hotmail. You can't create that email address. And so we bought it through a distributor. For those of you who don't know, a distributor for a computer store is a place where usually the owner or me or someone else in the store say, you know what, I need 10 laptop hard drives, I need 5 laptops, I also need, anything else that I need to make my repairs and do some profit on it, and so on and so on. I need printers that I can sell to my customers, and I do at one time my boss bought 15 printers, like DCP 1512, $100-something, and he had them for $50 or so, or $60, so he made quite a lot of money on it. At one time he bought 5 Lenovo desktop, those mini little desktops, those little 2 cores with 4 gigs of RAM, really cheap computers, but really good for office use. We sold them for around, $200? He bought them for $10. I'm not fucking kidding you. The distributor has the power to do so. He has the power to have that kind of shit on his side. It's not all the time, but when he sees something really fucking good, he buys it, of course. I mean, he can make a lot of money with that, so why not? He is an owner, so he can do that. He saw the same thing with the license keys, with the ESD keys, which means it's only an email that he receives with the license keys. Everything's legal. He bought it for the same amount of money, but for whatever reason, the only benefit that I can see with that key, I guess, that you can activate it both in French and English. Because you see, I'm in Quebec, which means a lot of people, and especially the city where I work, specifically that city, 50% is French, 50% is English. So it's really good for us to have both of them. So we thought, you know what? Let's get 2 of them. Let's see what happens if we can sell them. Because it's not the box. People may not like the idea. Like, they may think, hey, you know what? It's illegal or something's really shady, but it's not. So we had a customer, which was an employee to a city. With that kind of customer, you really want to create a good relationship. And that's what we did. So we sold the key to her. We told her that everything is legal, everything's good. We're going to give you the email, so that's the proof of purchase. They usually get the key and they use the key, like this little card, in their retail box instead. But we didn't have that one at that point. So we give all the information. They try to activate it. They can't. It's already taken. So they call us. Well, they call me because I'm the one who's stuck with this kind of shit. And then they tell me, like, listen, it's already activated. What's going on here? So I'm telling them, well, okay, I'm just going to remotely connect to your computer and we're going to do all the steps together so I know what happens or I know what's going on. I do that. I connect remotely. And yes, it tells me that someone else has redeemed a key. So what the hell is happening here? Because that key comes from a distributor. That distributor bought it from, they bought it from Microsoft. Microsoft gave the distributor the key, and the distributor gave it to me. Well, the owner of the store. So in between those points, no one used it. It's not possible. Will the distributor use that key? It's not possible to do that. The distributor will lose a lot of fucking money in this. We're going to lose a lot of money. So we're not going to use them at all. That is not out of the question. And there's none of our employees that did this. Like, there's 2 at our store. Well, if you don't count out the owner. So, you know, it's kind of really stupid if one of us do this. The only possible people that I see that could, like, the only way that I could see that the key was getting used illegally was someone at the distributor used it. They took it, they used it for their own use, and that's it. Or someone at Microsoft, or someone out there in the world figured out what that key is with some kind of key generator. I would be really surprised, but you know, it's really possible. So, listen, I tell them, listen, I'm going to call my distributor. I'm going to know what's going on, what I can do, and so on, because I was honest with her. I said, you know what? I'm honest. I don't know what to do because that never happened before. But don't worry, I got it covered. So, in terms of customer service, I reassured my customer. I told them that I'm going to take care of it and I'm going to be back with them. So I called the distributor. Their answer over 10 minutes of talking to my representative said, "Go call Microsoft and fix it yourself." I did not believe this. Like, what the fuck did you tell me again? So, looks like I got no choice, but I'm going to try it anyways. And I know for a fact that it's going to be almost impossible because I already tried before. And this is where, with the older video that I made regarding Jonathan Blow, this is one other thing. If you want, I would say your customers to buy your product and trust you, don't fuck them over. If you don't want people to pirate your games or your applications, be sure to have excellent top-notch after-sale service. This is fucking important because that kind of shit that I'm going to tell you makes me want to pirate everything in the world. Trust me. But with a customer that works at a city, you can't do that because if you do, and there's an audit, you're in big freaking trouble. or you're going to be in trouble. So I call Microsoft. And the first thing is I got to tell them what the story is. I do that. And by telling the story, it takes me like, 10 minutes to tell them what the story is. So I give them the key. I give them my number. I tell them who I am. I tell them who the distributor is. It takes me forever. And that's that. Oh, yeah. And the waiting time on the line. It's like 30 minutes or so for whatever reason. And then I get, and there's another thing which pisses me the fuck off. I'm not racist, but if you can't speak my fucking language, that's a big fucking turnoff. I don't speak English. That's not my native language, but well, okay, let me rephrase that. I speak English, but my native language is French. So yeah, speak to me in French, cause, respect and all. It also fucking helps for your reputation, but no, don't do that. It's too complicated. No, I get someone from, I guess from India, which has a lot of problems speaking to me in English. It is so fucking broken that I do not understand a fucking word they're saying. And on top of that, the phone quality, for whatever reason, doesn't work correctly. Well, I say for whatever reason, but I think they just outsourced all their tech support to India, to the Philippines, to whatever call center that is out in the jungle somewhere, and they still use their dial-up software their dial-up dial-up servers for their tech support with over 50 tech support on the line. Yeah, that fucking bad. So much static. The quality is bad. It is unbearable. It is a shame that Microsoft does that. Stop outsourcing, by the way, Microsoft. Give jobs to Canada, US, and other places. Not those places. I'm sorry, not that I hate them, not that I'm racist, but there's a lot of people here, like, this is one thing that really pisses me off. I'm going to sidetrack. A lot of companies outsource their tech support to other countries, but they provide service to US or Canada or other countries. But if you look at their tax income, they're not paying anything to us. Isn't that illegal or something? Just saying. Anyways. So I tell them the story. So an hour afterwards, I get transferred because at the end they tell me, you know what? I can't help you because I can't even do anything about that. So I'm going to transfer you to the tech support departments. So they do that. But that guy is such a fucking fucktard. He doesn't give me a case number, a reference number, and he does it really fast. So what do you think happens? After 3 minutes of wait time, again, I think I'm at 2 hours at that point or something. I explained the whole situation again. That dude was smart though. He gave me a case number right away. And then I explained everything to him, which took me another 15 minutes or so. But he's still, oh, fuck you, man. Fuck Microsoft. Then he tells me, you know what? I can't help you because I can't do anything on my side. Let me transfer you to the office. No, to the Microsoft office department. I'm not kidding you. It's not over. Oh, fuck, I don't have any more beer. It's not over yet. No. That third time, that was a woman. Same thing, same place. I think it's in India or something. I don't know. And they tell me, after I explain the situation, no, I start with the case number. They can't find it. And the static is so bad that the quality is so bad, I make them repeat like for 10 minutes. I am not kidding. Number by number, I tell them, listen, I'm going to give you a number. I want you to repeat me each and every single number. It's like a 12-digit long number or something. Something ridiculous and stupid, which is understandable, Microsoft being international. Man, it was hell. I was losing my mind. And I give them the numbers, and 10 minutes after, still nothing. Like, I can't find anything here. So, I explain the situation again. I don't want to kill everyone at that point. She tells me I can't help you because I don't have the power to do so. So I'm going to have to transfer you to, what was it again? Another department, which I totally forgot at that point. I think it was the Microsoft, what was it? They didn't tell me, but anyways, I still got that case number. So on the fourth attempt to get this resolved, I got the case number. I explained it to them. Now they tell me they can't change it. Like, because there's a license key and there's an email address. And because of the way Office 2016 works today, probably 2013 as well. I can't confirm it with 2013, but 2016, you have a license key. You have to link it to an email address. You just can't install the software and activate the license key. It does not work. You can't do that offline. It has to be online. Like before, a long time ago, it was, you know what, install the software, type in the key. The key works. I mean, it's good, it's legal, it's valid. Go ahead, use it. You can't do that anymore. It's going to tell you know what, it's already been redeemed. So after all that time, on the fourth attempt, I give them the info with the case number, which works. And now they tell me we can't do a thing. But if it was bought on the Microsoft Store, we would be able to help you out. So I was fucking pissed. I told them, like, you know what, fuck you. I didn't tell them fuck you. That's what I thought. But you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to try something else. I hang up with them. I call back my distributor and I say, listen, this is stupid. I talked to them from, I think it was 10:30 or something. Yeah, 10:30 or something. I hung up when it was 3 o'clock, in the afternoon. So I call back my distributor, my representative. I tell him the situation. Like, this is getting out of control. This is fucking stupid. I have a key which my boss legally bought. We got all the paperwork. We got all the proof of purchase. We got everything, including the distributor. This should not be a problem, especially for a business who spends like $10,000, well, fuck, even more, per month with the distributor in Microsoft. This should not be a problem at all. So he tells me, listen, I'm going to call Microsoft, then I'm going to call you back so we can do like a 3-way conversation and get this over with. I think it's 4 o'clock at that point. It's like 4 o'clock or something. He calls me. I get not a transfer call, but a conference call with Microsoft. And at that point, we start to talk. Again, we explain the situation again. We got through 3 customer support departments, same kind of shit. With even worse quality, phone quality. It was bad. Like, at one point we had to hang up and start over again because the person at the other end did not understood us. Nothing at all. Because of the language. And another time, it was because of the static on the phone for whatever fucking reason. They should really fix their phone. Seriously, it's out of hand. And at the end, this is what they had to say, which was beyond ridiculous and stupid. Just remember, guys, I deal with a distributor, which means they have, if not millions, I don't know, tens of thousands, like $10,000 per month of, I would say, valuables that they transfer from Microsoft, from Asus, from Acer, any other manufacturer. They deal with those companies directly. And they buy from those companies directly so they can sell it to us, to stores, and any other, I would say, people that does deals with them. So, they're kind of used to that kind of thing. They tell us this. Because you bought, even though it's a distributor, which means this shouldn't be a problem, they told us, in other words, that Microsoft Office 2016, you cannot change the email address that is linked, that has been redeemed on the product. Because it's 2016. Their system doesn't work that way. You're talking about a multi-million-dollar corporation. You're talking about engineers that went through the university, and they cannot make a fucking system to say, you know what, this email address is not supposed to be with that license key. Let us cancel it. Let us change it. Let us transfer it. They cannot do that. Their system doesn't work that way. We have every proof of purchase on our side, the distributor and me. We got scanners. We got emails. It is possible to do so. I could ask them, what is your email address? Let us give you all the information to prove that that license key we have that has been redeemed by someone illegal, that we want to cancel it. Like, we want to transfer it. We want to change it, first of all, to that customer that he bought, like that customer that bought the license key. But no, it wasn't possible. So I tell them, listen, if we can't transfer the license key and we told you there's a big problem, shouldn't that give you an alarm to say, you know, this is fishy. Let us cancel that license key. They can't, and they won't do it. So someone out there got an illegally obtained license that has been illegally redeemed by another person using their own personal email, and Microsoft will not cancel it. At the very least, suspend it. You know what? Something's fishy. Call us and prove to us that you bought the license. They're not going to do that. If it was Office 360 on their Microsoft store, they can only help you there. But besides that, they won't help you. And then you're going to wonder why people on the PC, I would say pirate games or pirate software. This is one good reason. People are tired of this shit. I remember once, a long time ago, when I got, oh man, I think it was, I can't remember the game, but there are games out there before that you could only activate like 5 times or something. That's one of the DRM kind of feature that it got, which means you install the game 5 times, and for, I don't know how, but after 5 times, you can't install it anymore. You have to call a specific number to do that. Yeah, that kind of shit. You know, people like me who legally bought software, we get screwed over by this bullshit. Don't wonder why people are illegally obtaining software. This is bullshit. You want to please your customers? Don't do this shit. Give them good after-sales service. This is one good way to treat your customers in a really good way, and they're not going to pirate you. This is a good way. But no, what they did, that story happened to me Friday. At the end of my day, I had this huge fucking migraine. Like, not a headache, a migraine. It was, it's like someone just hammering me with I don't know, like a 40-pound hammer or something on my head. It was really awful. So yeah, that's my story, and Microsoft is supporting pirates. So the point of this video, like I said, you know what? Treat your customers good. Don't treat them like shit like Microsoft does. And maybe you're going to do better financially. So, I don't know. Do you have a story about, like I said, about piracy or something like that? You install a game, you can do it, you went through hell, or any other type of customer service hell story. There's a couple websites that are about that, but anyways, I just thought of sharing you this because that was a crazy day. It was the craziest day of my life in that store. Anyways, see you later, guys.